Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video guys, I want to talk about the keyboard joystick that loads of pro players in Fortnite have been switching over to recently to use alongside their actual keyboard. Like this thing right here guys, it literally sits right next to your main keyboard and it does a load of different things. The advantages are crazy and you all need to hear about it right now. That's right guys, I know some of you would have probably heard about it already or would have seen it possibly on Twitter, but if you haven't guys, tons of pro players like Martars, Kaiser, Eclipse, and many more, loads of them have been switching over to it, and the reason for why they've switched over to it is something you guys need to know, as I'm not joking, after this video, after you've seen the advantages, the pricing and all that, you may want to buy one for yourself. I'm not kidding. But yeah guys, before we do dive into it all, I want to quickly say that if you do find this video useful, interesting, or anything else, I want to say that I'd appreciate it greatly if you could drop a like on the video, drop a subscription on the channel, and use Codelife in the item shop. By doing that, you'll be helping me out a ton, and it would be very much appreciated. Now though, let's jump straight into the video, and let's talk about this keyboard joystick. Okay guys, so to begin with, I want to answer the main question that's probably on all of your minds right now, and that is, what is this keyboard joystick? This little guy right here guys, that sits right next to your keyboard, is called the GMK Keyboard Joystick. It's a 3D printed peripheral that actually pairs with your existing keyboard to add 360-degree analog stick movement in Fortnite Battle Royale. Yep, you all heard that correctly. This little guy right here literally plugs into your computer and it gives you full controller movement. No, not double keybind movement. They got recently patched actually. I'm talking about the full 360-degree controller movement. If you guys do not know the differences between the two, trust me, controller movement is night and day better. Like, it's literally 10 times better. But yeah, what's crazy about this little thing guys is the fact that when you do use it, you still have full access to your mouse and keyboard while using the analog itself, which means mouse and keyboard players right now can literally do things like this, dodging shots because of controller movement, while using your mouse and keyboard to aim. Like, trust me guys, it's like taking the best of both worlds, like the advantages from controller, which is movement, and then adding on the advantages from mouse and keyboard, which is the mouse aim. Those two together guys makes it an absolute bad boy, and that's exactly why pro players are switching over to this. Like, imagine all that guys, you can get all of that in one little side piece on your keyboard for only $50 too, by the way. Yep, it's only $50. And no, I'll mention that this isn't an ad or anything like that guys. I myself, I am just surprised at how cheap of a side peripheral like this is. It provides so much value, like controller movement, but it's only $50. Like, that is insane. I've seen on the website as well, you can actually make it more expensive if you'd like, by adding your own sort of custom tints to it. Like, you literally change the panel colours, you can add your own name, but the standard price is $50, which I would consider cheap for something like this. But yeah guys, now that you've all heard about it and what it does, you're all probably wondering now if it's even allowed, or is this thing considered cheating? To answer that really simply and quickly guys, yes, it is allowed. For starters, the thing itself requires no software, like you don't need to install any key mapping software to your computer or even any macro software. Literally guys, this little side piece right here just plugs into your computer and boom, you are good to go. And then secondly, on top of that as well, Fortnite have actually made an in-game setting for these types of products. Like, if we go into the settings right now guys, and if we look at this one right here called the lock input method, you can see here that it says that you are allowed to use a controller input and a mouse input together at the same time. So yes, it's fully allowed, and currently you will not get banned in Fortnite for using this. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it really. For one, it gives you mad advantages, like you can literally get controller movement in the game, and then two, it's allowed. So yeah, my overall thoughts on it is I think it's personally going to be the next meta shift in Fortnite that every single pro player switches over to. Like, if you just think about it guys, we can no longer use double movement binds in Fortnite as the patch date, but now if we get a little side peripheral, this literally gives us 10 times better movement than what we got on double movement keybinds, as now we can get full controller movement. I don't know, to me that seems like a no-brainer to like every pro out there. Obviously it does have its downsides. For one, you'll need to change your keybinds to adapt to this analog movement. However, for something that's only $50 and for something that allows you to move around with an analog stick while using your mouse to look and aim around, to me guys, that just seems like the best hyper peripheral out there by far. Like I mentioned at the start, it's taken both the best worlds and combining them together. Like, to be honest, I think I'm going to pick one up for myself right now. I've just been looking on the site right there guys, and it does give a sort of creator code option, so I'm going to see if I can get Codelife in there. If not, it's all good. But guys, if you do want to pick this up for yourselves, I'll leave a link in the description below. Anyways, I thought we'd just do a video about this, as I've seen some pro players were buying it. I wanted to check it out, and from what I've seen, it looks amazing. I definitely think it will be next meta, and overall guys, I'd love to know what you think in the comment section below. That's all from me today. If you enjoyed or found it interesting, feel free to drop a like on the vid, drop a subscription on the channel, and use Codelife in the item shop. Thanks for watching, peace.